Well, it's getting a little later, it's getting a little early depending on how you're looking at it, but I'm on a roll, so I figured I'd dig into this little printer. I'm curious now that I've been talking about it. So the idea being, I just really found out about it from the sales flyer at the store, but $35 seemed like it was a pretty good deal. At least it was enough to get me in there. And didn't get to see one work, which would have been nice, but it definitely seems like a nice little unit. Right off the bat there was some crud on it, that's kind of weird. But seems pretty nice. It's not much bigger than those projectors. It's about the size of the Droid. A little thicker, but not much bigger than a big cell phone or a PDA. That must be where you stick your film. So that came out of one side here. Looks like it's a bunch of folded, kind of thin cardboard. And then it says accessories inside. I'm guessing you have to pull something, or I don't know. Okay, so here's this. This looks like the battery. Well, that's thin. This looks like it is a 10-pack of paper. Not very thick at all. Seems like it's about as thick as a quarter. Then we probably have a charger. Well, this box seems kind of heavy. Wow, got a big old brick type of charger thing, and then a cord that goes to the wall. Inside a little cardboard box. So quite a bit of cardboard, but I guess they're trying to make it look fancy. Then we've got the instructions here in Spanish and English. And it's sort of a fold open thing. So far, first impressions are definitely positive. It seems pretty well built. It seems pretty small and solid. I like it. It'd be pretty neat to be able to, because these cameras are so wild, and the new ones are even getting bigger. Getting bigger and better. So it's going to be really neat to just be able to see prints come out of there. And they seem like they're going to be about the size of an ID or a business card, which is kind of a cool size, so that they're not super huge either. Well, what the heck, I'm going to give it a try. So I'm going to shove the battery into the back here. Push the power button. Nothing seems to happen. So I'm going to plug it in and see what happens. There's a little power jack. Fits in pretty snugly there. Now I've got a blinking light with the charge there. I'm going to see if it says anything in the manual about being able to use it while it's charging. Alright, just what I'm looking for. You can print photos while plugged into the power source. And it says to charge the battery for 2.5 hours before using the printer on battery power. So it doesn't seem like there's any problem with using it just while it's plugged in. So we'll turn the power on. Alright, now we've got a green light and then a blinking charge again, and then a green light underneath of there. So it's probably telling us that it wants some of this paper, or the paper. Press and release the latch, unwrap the package, slide the 10-pack, make sure the zinc smart sheet is placed face down, close the drawer, the sheet will automatically eject. Press and hold the power button to turn on the printer. So I guess let's turn it off first. Okay, now it's off, but we still got that charge button going, or light going. Open that top up again. Open the paper. Keep on bottom. Printer will not work without this sheet. So I'm putting them into the little tray there. Couldn't be easier. Closed it. Sure enough, you can barely hear it doing its thing. I wonder if that's where it gets its ink. I don't know if this is a printer or if that's a developer in there, but I guess we'll find out. So this is coming out fairly quick. Just about as fast as a laminator or something. Battery's about to die in the camera, so I'm going to turn this off. Well, I guess I'll let it run out. Alright, battery's going to die in the camera, so I'm going to go ahead and swap the power on here, and we'll try taking a picture. Okay, so we've put in the paper, we let the little thing come out, we'll turn it on now. Still got a blinking light here. I think that light's green. I think it's on. So, printing, camera, cell phone. It says for specific printing instructions, go to their page. But there's an example. Select the image you'd like. Select send via Bluetooth. Select the Polaroid printer and print. I guess you're out of luck if your camera doesn't have that option. So, of course we could probably do it with the digital camera also, but let's see if we can figure something out with our Droid phone here. I have a folder over here where I keep my gallery. So here's the gallery. I'll go to my pictures that I've taken. Got some guns here somewhere, I'm sure. That's a boring gun. Let's do some sushi. That'll be a colorful picture. We took some pictures of some sushi that we were eating the other day. Maybe this one looks the most appealing. So let's go to, where'd these options go? Share. Bluetooth. Let's first tune on Bluetooth. Turn it on now. So we're waiting for it to show up here. Scanning for new devices. This is a couple of my phones, I guess, that it's finding. I'm gonna double check that it's on over here. Well, now it definitely turned green there, so hopefully it's on now. I'll tell it to scan for devices. Looks like it found earphones. Who knows what's around in this office. Oh no, it says Polaroid whatever, so pair with this device. And then we got this card here, and it also tells us in the instructions that the passcode is 6000. So hit the button there, flip over to numbers, 6, 1, 2, 3, click OK. It's showing us some other picture that I didn't really want. Let's find those Bluetooth, or that sushi picture again. I think it was this one. So now I'm going to go to Options, Share, Bluetooth, Polaroid, I got some blinking lights down here. says the green light, if it's solid, it's ready to print. If it's green and pulsing, it's receiving information. If it's green and 3 times, then it's printing. So to me, it seems like it's printing, or it's doing its thinking. It's receiving information from the phone. Oh, okay, we just had a message pop up. It disappeared. But I did just have a message pop up that said sent Bluetooth information. So it just took a little while to transfer the information over via Bluetooth, and I can hear it now. It's making just a little bit of noise. Something obviously printing in there. And that looks like a pretty cool little picture coming out already. Boy, I'm impressed. It's glossy. I don't know how well it's showing up as it's printing out there. But that looks like a business card, and that looks like super gloss, high resolution picture. Wow, I'm really impressed so far. Boy, I could see a lot of uses for this. I could see a lot of uses for this. So, you know, both having fun and just, you know, friends and family kind of thing, but also for business. If you could have something printed on the back of this like a business card, wow, that's really neat. So, I guess for reference, here's a dollar bill. You know, it's about, you know, a little bit bigger. I don't have a business card here, do I? Yeah, here's a standard business card. So it's just a little smaller than a standard business card. But wow, the color on there is just crazy. I don't know if this is doing it justice on the film here. But wow, is that neat. I gotta do another picture. See if we can't find something else that's worth printing out. This though is a picture of some gear that we had at a SHOT Show. Be kind of curious to see what will happen if we print this out. So I'll hit share, Bluetooth, Polaroid, and you can see it says sending file to Polaroid. And now I know that it's going to take a little time. And it just went from solid to blinking, so that's telling us now that we know that it's sending the information over. And I'm going to wait and keep admiring this picture. It says Polaroid on the back, which is cool, so you know that it's a picture. And you know, as opposed to like a business card or something, feels like a picture. It feels like back in the day when you would take pictures with a film camera and have them developed. It feels exactly like that. Real glossy on this side, just a little softer, a little more rubbery than a piece of paper. I don't think it's waterproof, but you know, it's got that feel to it. And I can't get over the picture quality. It's just really neat, and the details are really fine. So definitely not crude for $35. I think it was definitely worth it. Now I'll shut up here because at some point that little light down here is going to quit blinking, and we're going to get a message over here that says filed sent. And I'll see if I can't catch it this time instead of forgetting about it. So down here we're still with a blinking light. Up here we still haven't had that message flash. But at some point it's going to be done Bluetoothing or wirelessly. That's the other thing, just in case people aren't familiar with Bluetooth, that's a wireless thing. So it's going from this on a shortwave type of small antenna over to this, and there's the message. Share, it was sent over to the machine. And then now there is a wire here, but that's just to power the battery or to charge the battery right now. Once this thing is charged, however long the battery lasts, I'll be able to take this device, this unit, which is not much bigger than a cell phone, and have the ability to print. So I can hear it printing. It's just starting to print there. And this time I'm going to leave the picture here on the screen, so we'll be able to compare, you know, what we're seeing in the picture and what actually prints out. This is a 5 megapixel camera in our Droid, so these pictures are coming out at 5 megapixel quality. I'm almost positive I have the camera set to take pictures at the highest quality that it can. Didn't take very long to print, and I can pretty much immediately touch it and wipe my finger on it. I'm not pushing super hard. I'm not trying to damage it, but I don't, you know, it's not wet or anything. So that's again the really high quality picture we got. There's that Benchmade Griptilian and that SOG. Looks like a flashlight, a tool logic. You can read the numbers on the phone. You can read tool logic on that card. Hey, you can read our website there. Awesome. So this is a little tiny business card. You know, this would be perfect for our gear site or something. So here's the picture that shows up on the, you know, the actual picture. You can see that it's cropped just a little bit. There's a bottle of vitamin water or something there, and that's kind of cropped. Our business cards are cropped. You can see where the G is there and where the G starts here. The top of the monitor just cropped off a little bit. The edge of that Maxpedition bag got chopped just a little bit. And what is this? And I guess her little purse thing got chopped off a little bit too. But wow, great color, great detail. Okay, I'm definitely giving this, you know, whatever thumbs up we can do. This thing is worth $35. Wow, that is super neat. So I can't imagine if I had kids or something. I'm sure I'll probably end up printing a couple of these out for the dogs. But doesn't take much time. Again, wireless, cordless, battery powered, made by Polaroid. Definitely thumbs up, worth getting. I'll definitely let people know if something weird happens and there's some problem with it. But at this point, it seems like a great product for $35. Great Father's Day item. Alright, we just sent another one over there just to check it out. This was a picture of some of my bayonets. Video I was just doing. I took some stills. Again, just great detail. This particular one, I knew it was going to crop, so I let it crop, you know, just some of the stuff out that I didn't want anyway. Really neat. Really impressed with it. Alright, I took a picture of my little twins, and that should be just about done transferring over. Then it'll think for a little bit, and now it's starting to print. This is the picture as it came off the camera. 7 megapixels, or 5 megapixels, excuse me. I don't imagine there's anything stopping you from generating a picture in like Photoshop or something and then putting it onto your camera or your phone, or sending it to yourself or emailing it to your phone, and then transferring it over to the printer. I'm assuming there's nothing stopping you from plugging a little Bluetooth dongle into your computer and having that talk to the little printer. So, pretty neat little picture. I just wanted to get another one because I was playing with them really. Here's the real deal. Here's the photo. Super good detail. Really neat. So, got another little picture here to play with. A lot of fun with this thing so far. Great little device. So I just double checked with the receipt, and this was $35. And I did not get the warranty with it. I forgot what the warranty cost. It might have been about $8 or so. And then actually a little cheaper than that even. And then the extra thing of paper, a 30 pack, was $9, $9.99, $10. So altogether we're looking at under $50 for some extra prints, and then the 10 that come with it, so you get 40 right off the bat. You know, for $1 a picture, it's really what you're paying for. You end up with a free printer. Pretty cool stuff. So that's some fun with the little Polaroid printer. Highly recommend it. We'll try it with some of our other phones. We'll try it with some cameras. The only other thing I could think of that would make it awesome is having like an SD card reader right in it, so that you could just take stuff right off the SD card, but it can't be too tough with the USB. So definite thumbs up still on the Polaroid. I guess it's a PoGo printer.